Welcome everyone to the show. Orchard City League, let's go. Draft your dream team, set your line. Touchdowns, tackles every time. Fantasy battles, rivals meet. Orchard City League can't be beat.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. We got week 9 of the Orchard City League podcast. Brad and I are going to cover this week's power rankings, this week's matchups and spreads, our ices of the week, and our dog of the week. So, Brad, without further ado, buddy, lead us off with week 9 power rankings. So we got at the top this week.
Yeah, we've got Quinn Q-Ball up at the top. He had a big win against me this week, about a 7-point victory. Mahomes had a really good second half. McLaurin tried to keep up with him and just couldn't. So it was a tough one, but he gained back sole possession of first, I do believe.
Yeah, Quinn's back at the top spot. We'll kind of discuss why he's at the top spot with our next pick. But, yeah, it was a hard-fought victory. I thought you were going to pull off the upset. Just didn't have what it took there at the end. At number 2, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mr. Bryce's team. Bryce took a very hard loss this week against Webby. Webb didn't give himself much of a shot, without JSN, had Mike Evans go out. It was a tough week for both of them, but Webb persevered. The Hurts locker gets more hurt today, as we had discussed in the chat, with Travis Hunter going out. So the Hurts locker is indeed hurting. But we got Bryson at the number 2 spot.
Yeah, and then Trey's up at number 3, SEAL Team Knicks with a big win over Woo Wop. Just Jonathan Taylor's being big for him all year, and that was a big time get. I've tried to get him for multiple weeks, and he won't budge, and I get it. So yeah, it was a huge win for him.
Good, yeah, big win for Trey. We had Dylan as our dog of the week last week, and we know that Trey was struggling early in this matchup. We really thought Dylan was going to come out with the win. I think Dylan had like a 65-70% chance of winning at one point on Sunday, and Trey was just too much to handle. Jonathan Taylor's a freak, so that Indy offense, it's buzzing. Number 4, we got Webby, as we had discussed earlier. Webby with a huge win. Webby keeps getting banged up, though. Cam Scattaboo doesn't have a foot right now. Travis Hunter just went on IR. Mike Evans with the collarbone. A.J. Brown still out with that hamstring, I'm pretty sure. So Webby's locker's getting short there.
We do have a name change from Webb.
We do have a name change. What's the name change? Go ahead and update us, Brad.
Ninjigba Turtles, which
Ninjigba Turtles.
Did he spell that wrong? I think he did.
Ninjigba.
Have I just always said it wrong? No, he spelled it right.
You got it right?
He did. He spelled it right.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Ninjigba Turtles. All right, Webby. So we love the new name. Sorry that we tried to make you seem like you didn't spell it right, but
technical difficulties yesterday presented that.
All right, Brad, go ahead and get number 5 for us here, bud.
Number 5 is the Buzz Ballers this week, coming off a big win. His Bengals pulled for him in every which way except on the field.
Yeah, that was tough.
They pulled through for you.
We don't need to talk about that, Brad. But
yeah, well,
big win against BL. I called it last week. I was going to beat him. I was an underdog, so I was like, bro, give me me. Yeah, I wanted it. So big win against BL, which brings us to number 6, which BL dropped this week. Right now, me, Webb, BL are all tied record-wise at 4-4. Had to give me the edge since I do have the head-to-head on BL. And Webby with the big win on Bryce, obviously. Webby's banged up and still finding ways to win, so that's kind of why we put 4, 5, and 6 the way it is. So
yeah, and we've got Woo Wop in the 7th spot. Took a tough L to Trey, just going up against Jonathan Taylor, but he had his RB2 Brees Hall performed for him against the Bengals and Rashid Rice. Everyone else was hit him. Oh no, he did pick up that tight end for the Chargers.
Yeah, and Dylan just
I don't
can't
know how
seem to
to.
catch a break.
No.
I feel like his team's competitive and he just can't get over that hump. So tough break there for Dylan. Which after Dylan brings us to our only winless team, the El Dragonson Pantalones. Mr. Bradley can't get
Tough.
over the hump, man. Can't
Nah,
get over
it's
the
tough
hump.
right now. It's after, especially this is being recorded on Friday after watching my actual team watch that pitiful performance last night. Didn't help, but it is what it is. We got rid of our GM today, shedded one of the three that we need to off. So the next two are in line, and it just happened after the season, probably. So,
We'll have to keep tabs on that for sure. I know you'll keep us updated.
oh
So
yes,
on
yes,
on the week 9 matchups and spreads. First off, here we got me versus Quinn. Quinn's a 27-point favorite, and I'm keeping the prediction the same way it was, like when we recorded this before. Even though now we know the outcomes to the Thursday night games, still give me Quinn. With however much he wants to beat me by. Um, I think this is going to be a hard week for me, just with all the workhorses that Quinn has on his team. Joe Flacco still questionable for Sunday. He has a lot of favorable matchups too. Like he has McCaffrey at the Giants, Jacobs versus Carolina, Amon-Ra versus Minnesota. So Quinn's got his workhorses are going up against some pretty bad competition. So I'll take Quinn on that one all day.
yeah. And we've got me versus Bo. He's a 5-point favorite this week, and I really like my matchup here. I love it. I think it'll be really good, but we'll find out after watching yesterday. 2 players produced for me, so I still feel pretty good after it. And love my addition of Truck, otherwise known as Tyler Warren. I love that man.
Yeah, I mean Tyler Warren's been him and Devon Achane have been your bell cows all year. That Warren trade's really starting to pan out for you, and I think he's going to be a tight end one for years to come. That's even including Bowers. Like obviously, I know Bowers is banged up, but Warren is like the focal point of that offense, and it really runs through him. So, a lot to look forward there for sure. Um, our next matchup, we got Woo Wop Dylan versus the Hertz Locker. Um, is Dylan the favorite in this? He has
He
to be,
is.
right?
Yeah, he
He
is.
has
Yeah.
to be. And that line's probably changed because Travis Hunter went down today. So
Yeah.
Webby keeps getting banged up, man. He can't stay out. He's shooting him, like his team's shooting himself in the foot right now. Everyone going down with injuries. He's living off the waiver wire, which he's running out of waiver wire money. But he's having to pick up guys that are projected 7-8 points to add to his lineup. So give me Dylan here with however much he wants, man. Like I just don't see how Webby can keep up with all these injuries.
Yeah. Last matchup we have is SEAL Team Knicks versus OB Jean Kenobi. And it's a good matchup this week. I mean, Trey's dogged by 33, but I feel like that's going to be everyone with Bryce. They're going to be underdogs by however much.
Yep.
It's just
Bryce,
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah, as we had discussed before, Jonathan Taylor, obviously RB1, like dude's almost averaging 2 touchdowns a game, which is insane. But as you alluded to, Bryce's team is just full of, fantasy stars from top to bottom. Bryce's bench could be a very good, like they could be a playoff team. So
Yeah,
Bryce is
no,
going to be
100%.
favored in a lot of matchups. So, but Trey's team has that ability is to go crazy, especially with Jonathan Taylor. He has Javonte Williams, Romo Dunze, who was playing in Cincinnati this week, like favorable. We saw what the Jets did to our defense last week. Lord only knows what Caleb Williams and that offense can do. Brian Thomas at Las Vegas.
This is got to be his week with Hunter going down.
Yeah, this might be his. This might be his come out game. Travis Hunter's on the bench as you alluded to, and then he has Josh Allen who could just go nuclear. And this is a big game, big prove it game for the Bills. So, could it be another upset? Could Bryce go down again? We don't know. And if Bryce goes down, I mean, Bryce and Trey are tied at 6-3.
Yeah,
Then we have something to talk about there. Like, is Trey's trade as bad as what we all made it out to be? I mean, maybe Trey made the best move for his squad.
Or does Bryce start? Does he, with that bench, does he make some moves for some picks? because he's got the assets to do it.
Trade deadline's coming up too, so we never know.
I mean, you could easily trade me Quinshaw Judkins back if you want to trade me James Cook, Jameer Gibbs. I'll take them all.
So, Bradley, that brings us to our dog of the week. And who do we have as this week's dog of the week?
Of all the choices, and there were some, like I really wanted to pick Webb, but it's got to be Trey with plus 33.
It's got to be Trey.
That is just, it's too big of it. It's too big of a spread not to taking.
Too big of a spread with that lineup for sure.
Yes. Now, if that was me playing him, for one, that would be way too short of a line. But
No, I think you hit the nail, the head on the nail there. So, yeah, we got Webby posting up showing his numbers here. So, give us Trey for dog of the week, and that leads us to our last segment, which is the ices. And we only had one person submit this week. We had 3 of them though. We had BL with an ice, Quinn with an ice, and Brad with 1. BL did submit his week 7 and week 8, so we have both of those videos here.
My goodness, look at that picture of me. Look, I mean, that's when I went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. If no one knew, I do hold the Ohio State record for free throw percentage in a career.
Yeah, Brad is in the record books for eternity. But no video from Quinn and no video from Brad. What's up with that, dude?
Well, here's the thing. It was way more fun to do it this way. And I don't have an ice. But I'm going to do this, and Webb's going to hate me. Webb's going to hate me for this. He really is. Because they've been sitting there, and they're quite cold.
Oh, boy. Listen, hey, if you're doing a bush apple, you got to do 2 of them.
2 of them?
2 of them.
It's going to be tough.
Actually, you know what? No, Brad. I ain't going to do that to you. Hold on. Just for the vibes.
Oh, nice.
Mid-work day. Let me get your second one there, Bradley. You go ahead and do yours first since you're the one that owes us.
I got you. Cheers, boys.
For the vibes. Oh, that first swallow.
That's exactly what it was.
He didn't even finish it. Oh, good.
It was cold.
All right, let's pray mine doesn't go down that bad. So here we go, boys. For the vibes. Love you, fellas.
You boys. God, let me be that bottle one time, Lord. One time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go buy a 6-pack this weekend because I'm sure.
Bro, it just gets to a point where it hurts. Oh,
yeah,
it
about
hurts
halfway,
so good.
about 75. Like you're good halfway, and you're like, that 75%. You're like, why did we make this rule?
It's like Sprite, bro. Like, oh God. All right, so Quinn, you still owe yours. Mine was for the vibes, fellas. So, and I did one yesterday too. Brad also did his yesterday, but it didn't fucking record, so we just doubled up. All right. So
yeah, that was. Yeah.
On to our last segment here. BL and his ices.
Yeah, here we go. What's up, guys? It's a beautiful Friday night here. It's buzzing up on the hill. Ironmen are getting ready to play.
Our team.
Freaking George Kittle, man. Cheers.
This is one for Georgie in week 7. I know that pain, BL. Oof. Yeah, that was good. That was solid. On a BL second one here.
Shout out Quentin Johnson for this one. Cheers, fellas.
I mean, BL just handled those like a freaking champ, man. Like, he absolutely annihilated those. So, props to Brent for getting that sent in. Quinn, send yours to either me or Brad, and we'll get that in next week's episode. Just make sure you don't double yourself up here. Brad, you thank everyone for watching.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks. Like and subscribe. I think that's what you have to officially say.
Please like and subscribe. Hey,
Yeah.
share it to your friends. Share it to which we are all friends. Like we all pretty much just talk to each
Yeah.
other. Show your lady friends. Have them subscribe. Pound that like button.
There's one
And
more
let's
thing.
get me and Brad famous.
There's one more thing. The Hawks play tonight. It's always Hawks plus the points, baby.
Oh, Hawks plus the points. And
Hawks
I have
plus-
confirmed with Coach Bryce Hall. They are 35-point dogs. Give me Hawks plus the points.
35 point easily. It's the same thing with Trey. We have to take him. Where's
Give
that
us
line at? FanDuel, DraftKings?
I think he got it on ESPN Bet, actually. I think they're playing on
nice.
ESPN too.
Nice.
Oh, no, they're on the Ocho. They're on the Ocho.
The Ocho.
They're on the Ocho.
Oh.
Hawk Tua, baby.
Hawks plus the points. Sledge is coming out. 5 wide again.
Edge.
Yeah, Sledge for sure.
All right, boys. Thank you.
We'll see you,
Peace.
boys.